Hello everybody, the topic of this section is intertemporal budget constraint. In this section, we will review the life cycle model of saving studied in the former section by an example, and then consider more complex case for this model. This example is a problem we have solved mainly in the last section. You are currently 35 years old, expect to retire in 30 years at age 65 and then to live for 15 more years until age 80. Your current labor income is $30,000 per year and you have not yet accumulated any assets. And we further assume that your real labor income adjusted for inflation remains at $30,000 per year until age 65. The interest rate you earn will exceed the rate of inflation by 3% per year. In order to maintain the same level of consumption spending, we set the present value of all consumption spendings over the next 45 years equal to the present value of all labor income over the next 30 years. The right side of this equation is defined as human capital, and the amount C at the left side is defined as permanent income. Solving this equation, the permanent income is obtained as $23,982. However, in this example, there is no accumulated assets or bequest. How do them affect the amount you can consume over your lifetime? Suppose that you have $10,000 in a savings account at the age 35. This means the income at T0 is $10,000. And now, what's your permanent income? This $10,000 will be added into the income which at the right side of the equation. The new permanent income C can be obtained by solving this equation. This asset will increase the permanent income. On the other hand, suppose you wanted to leave a bequest of $10,000 to your children after you die at age 80. With unchanged lifetime income, what is your permanent income? The present value of $10,000 at age 80 is equal to 10,000 over 1 plus 3% to the 45th. The 45 is equal to 80 minus the current age 35. And add this PV into the consumption which is at the left side of the equation. Solving this equation again, we can get the new permanent income. Obviously, this bequest will reduce your permanent income. Generalize these two conditions, a formula that expresses the lifetime consumption possibilities open to you as a function of your income, initial wealth, and the bequests is as follows, where CT is the consumption spending in year T, YT is the labor income in year T, I is the interest rate, R is the number of years until retirement, large T is the number of years of life, W0 is the value of initial wealth, and BT is the bequest made in year T. This equation says that the present value of your lifetime consumption spending and bequest equals the present value of your lifetime resources, initial wealth, and future labor income. This is the intertemporal budget constraint that you face in deciding on lifetime consumption spending plan. Let's see a classic example called Oma example. Dr. Oma has just graduated from medical school at age 30 and has started training to be a surgeon at Mount Heaven Hospital. Oma's real salary for the next 5 years will be $25,000 per year. After completing his residency, however, Oma expects to earn $300,000 per year in real terms until he retires at age 65. Assume that the real interest rate is 3% per year, and that Omar can either borrow or lend at that same rate. If he wants to maintain the same level of real consumption spending for the rest of his life, and his life expectancy is 85 years, how much should he plan to save now and in the future? This table shows Omar's expected pattern of salary and planned consumption, spending, and saving on the assumption that he wants to have the same real consumption every year. His human capital initially is $5,186,747, and his permanent income is $193,720. In order to spend $193,720 per year during the 5 years of his residency, he will have to borrow $168,720 each year to supplement his $25,000 salary. His total indebtedness will go to a maximum of $895,758 at age 35, and then decline thereafter as a result of his saving $106,280 every year from 36 until he retires at age 65. Note that he will not have paid off his debt until age 45. This example suggests that one is never too young to start learning finance. It is important to distinguish between financial education and financial advice, which can be offered by firms and fund managers and can be less objective. And in Convert Investor, The Economist, January-December 2006, it has been shown that people with a greater understanding of financial concepts save more and make higher returns on their long-term investment. In summary, we have studied the intertemporal budget constraint and discussed a classic example called Omar example. That's all about this section. Bye.